It is Saturday, April 10th, and I was busy out in the yard today, and I just want to show you guys what I got accomplished. So, and how things are going for the spring. We'll start over here. Down here is my, I believe this is Ragged Jack. It's looking awesome. And then here I have my arugula coming in really well. Down here I planted catnip, but nothing but one little sprout came in. And so today I threw some chive seeds in there. We'll see what happens with that. Over here is got some blue scotch kale from last year, September of last year, and then which is looking great. It's filling out again. And then I threw some dino kale seeds in here, which came up and are looking good. Hi, mister. Yeah? Yes. Hi, mister. Over here is my dragon mix coming in really nicely. In the corner here, I started some, strawberry spinach. So I put that in here, and the rest of this is all part of that dragon mix from Baker Creek. Oh my gosh, you're so vocal. This is just one of the local kitties. Him's a sweetheart. You guys saw him because he was sitting in my container over there sleeping a couple weeks ago. In this container, this rail planter, I put some more of that strawberry spinach that I didn't know what to do with. And then I have some dino kale here, and then I think these are Paris Cause Island. I'm not sure. Down here are my Yadafa broccolis. I don't have anything to say about those. They sprouted. They're looking pretty leggy. I moved them into sun, and hopefully that'll do something. Over here, I moved my blue scotch kales into the sun, and they're looking fantastic. They're doing a lot better. Not that they were doing bad, but they weren't doing their best. Up here are some dino kale and some Japanese red giant mustards. Finally starting to take off. They were transplants, They were transplants and they weren't looking too good for a while there, but now they look like they're taking hold. I also put some of that strawberry spinach in this hanging planter. We'll see if that takes. Down here, the giant red mustards, still alive, and the mint has finally started taking off. Over here, I had planted, what did I plant in here? Oh, wasabi radishes. Back on March 21st. Those are coming up and looking good. And apparently some of that red giant mustard got in here too. Remember last season I let those go to seed, and they must have just seeded everywhere. But I'm going to leave them be. In here, more radishes interspersed with some more dino kale. This is looking really good. It looks the best out of all of them as far as the dino kale, because this is the grill planter, and I was closing this at night if it was going to get, pretty cold, although they're supposed to be able to take, cold weather just fine. In here, today, I just planted some more, peas, tom thumb peas in here. Today I transferred some purple peacock broccoli into this container. Over here, the red giant Japanese mustards are doing their thing. Looks like I planted some onions in here as well. So we got here and here. Here it looks like. Yeah. So we'll see if that becomes anything. This was exciting. Down here, my asparagus is starting to sprout. I still have another year before I can harvest this. So, you know, I'm not going to be eating it, but at least it lived. So there's like a little baby there and there. There's one over here. There's 3 of them over here. Oops. And nothing out of this plant yet. This guy's not doing anything. But that's exciting. And we already talked about the ragged jack arugula, that one little catnip, and then me planting up a whole bunch of, what do you call it, chives today. And then blue scotch kale from September of last year, and a bunch of dino kale thrown in there. Today I did this as well. So I already had time coming back in on this plant, so I just threw some more seeds over here and some more seeds over here. I think I even threw some in there. And then below in these stackable planters from the Dollar Tree, I put mustards, red giant mustards in here. These I had started in a clamshell takeout container, and they were winter sown, and so I just transplanted them today. They look pretty good, I think. And then on this side, in these planters, these are all spinach. And these were all winter sown as well. So I have some, I had to take them out of the clamshell because it was too short. And so I don't know how if they're going to survive or not. But I put some strawberry spinach in these. 2 and 3. And then down here is regular spinach that I started by winter sowing. Same here. And then these are more of the strawberry spinach. Moving on, I planted nasturtiums in here, and they have finally popped their seeds, and they're looking good. Look at that. They look awesome. Less than a month of growth, so that is really great. We've had a lot of warm weather lately, but this is Ohio, and I know that the bottom's going to fall out here pretty soon. It always does. Over here are some Tom Thumb peas that finally perked out. Excited about those. Oh, here's another. That is the pea. Oh, wow. Okay. Cover you up, I guess. Over here is some blue scotch kale from last year, overwintered from last year, and then some spinach from my personally saved seeds from last year. So those look good. Over here, I'm excited. These are my hens and chicks poppies. I've never grown these before. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to thin them out or not. I'm going to wait until they get a little bit bigger to even bother looking it up, because right now I'm just so excited to even see them. This is exciting for me. These are my rainbow carrots, and they have sprouted. Super excited about that. I'm pretty sure I have to thin those out, because like, look over here. I think all of these are just much too close, so I'm gonna have to thin them out. I just broadcast the seeds in here, but I'm just glad that they sprouted. Wish me luck with those. I grew some last season and they didn't even make it to, I don't know. I mean, they barely got past that stage. Over here, some Alaskan early peas. 100% germination. Super excited about that. They're looking very good. Nice and compact, you know. Decent space between the nodes, so they're in the right space for them. They're getting all the light they need. Same over here, except these are the sugar and peas, and they're looking fantastic as well. I got my 2 logs. One is a pink oyster and one is a white oyster. I don't know which is which. And I can't tell if they're doing good or not. You're supposed to keep them in the shade, so I guess I got to move them again. And you're supposed to make sure that they get watered at least every 2 weeks, which they have been doing. I've been keeping track of that, so that much I know. Over here are my radishes. I got the beauty blend from Park Seed, and then the black round Spanish radishes. The other ones we saw in that other container were the wasabi radishes. So I know it seems like a lot of radishes, but I will be sharing these. I have 2 friends that I'm growing radishes for, so there's 3 of us that are going to be eating all these radishes when they come to fruition. If they come to fruition, if you followed me last year, you know I did not get a 1. Not a 1, and I planted a lot of them. But I also ended up saving the seeds. That's how come I had wasabi radish seeds to sow this time around, because I let them go to seed so I could have some seeds. And I will do that again because it was so easy to do. And then today I put my other purple sprout or purple peacock broccoli, I put that in that container. So that is what's happening out here. Also, I think I mentioned before that this thing had a death lien, but my landlord has sent somebody over here at some point. I just noticed it today, but it is finally pushed back up. You can see down there they put like a brick on there, and they're using some of the slate to hold it up there. But they pulled it back considerably because it was leaning hard. You'll have to check that video out. But so I'm excited for that, and that actually seems to me like it opened up this space here. So maybe, just maybe, I might get to put something in the ground. Anyway, so the landlord took care of this for me, which was great. So now, but I guess that opens up that space down there. I think I might be able to plant something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Or that could be where I put my my stackable planters, because remember I have a whole 36 of these things since I bought a whole case of them. I'm not sure if the broccolis are going to make it, but I decided I don't really care. I'm pretty tired of having them. I've been growing them in the house what feels like forever. I just wanted to get them out. I've been hardening them off, I think, correctly, for about 2 weeks now, as much as I can, because I work during the day, so I can't, sit them out for an hour during the day, the first day, and then 2 hours the next. I don't have time for that. I'm not here. I can't do it. So we'll see how whatever I did end up doing, if that worked or not. For transplanting, and not too long ago, they look pretty good, though, I think. They look solid. I'm mostly excited about my salad mixes and my kales, because I'm missing having that. I've not been growing it in the house because I've been using my urban gardens to start my plants for outdoors, and so I don't have my steady supply of lettuce. So I'm looking forward to that. So hurry up, little seedlings, so I can eat you. Alright, that's it.